What's up, Aquarius? Welcome to your October collective reading. If you are not an Aquarius and you are watching this, that is okay. All signs have messages for everybody since we all have all 12 signs in our chart. And if you're watching this and it's not October anymore, that's okay too. These readings are timeless. It is catching you when it's meant to catch you, baby. Okay, so let's get into it. If you guys did not watch your fall collective message yet, definitely watch that after this video so that you get an overview of what the fall is going to be for you. But for this month, Aquarius, I got that you are finally stepping onto a launching pad. The fall collective message talked about how you guys were in the right ship, the right rocket ship, but you still needed to wait for launch off, right? So you guys are finally stepping into a launching pad. I saw you eating a plate. So Spirit was saying that they're ready to give you a plate. They're ready to serve you a plate of abundance, right? However, you guys need to make sure that you have the correct framework in order to handle that abundance, right? And what they told me was like, some of you guys don't even have a glass plate and the abundance is so heavy that it's just going to slip right off of your hands, right? So let's go ahead and start pulling some cards to see what is coming in for you, because baby, let's see what this Aquarius has to do. I'm trying to fit in y'all's reading before I have to go out to meet somebody, so hopefully they go a little bit slower and I can get through this whole message so that I can get your reading out tonight. All right, let's see. Here it is. What's coming in for Aquarius? Oh, I just got like a headache out of nowhere. Let's see, card Spirit. Okay, first I heard downfall and I was like, what? And then I was like trying to ignore it and then I heard avalanche. But now I'm hearing like, not necessarily in a bad way, like a snowball effect almost. Yeah, that's so funny because I said a snowball effect and then you have the Page of Pentacles that turns into the Two of Pentacles, right? So it's like a pentacle, a coin rolling down a hill and then it's catching other gold coins, right? It's growing. That's what they mean. Like an avalanche, but in a positive way. It's a snowball effect of something that you planted a seed in and it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm hearing spotlight from some of you guys too. So if you guys started a social media platform or started posting on something like this where people can see your face and you're more in the spotlight, more eyes are on you, you might literally get like overnight success, right? Overnight recognition. But if you've been feeling like your abundance has been kind of like, this is okay, you will start to see like a little bit of growth. Yeah, Spirit is going to make you a little bit more comfortable this month. They're putting you on a launching pad. It's because they're serving you the plate of abundance, right? They're giving you a plate that's going to help you be a little bit more full, right? It's like you guys have been eating this whole time and you've been eating enough to sustain yourself, but you're like, damn girl, I kind of want my belly to pop out a little bit. I kind of want to be like full, you know? I kind of want a little bit more than I even need in a way. Let's see. I literally heard, I was looking at his boots and then I heard boots with the fur, and then what that made me think of, because his boots don't have fur on them, my nose is doing that thing. So this is confirmation for somebody. They're saying like they're going to upgrade it, right? His boots don't got fur right now, but they're saying boots with the fur. We want to give them the boots with the fur, right? You guys have been frustrated because it's like things have been moving slow for you. Abundance has been moving slow for you, right? To the point where you were ready to give up on whatever you were planting your seeds in. But whatever, okay, this is a lot. Okay, so you have Four of Wands that is sideways, right? So it could even be that abundance was tight for you guys to the point where you didn't know if you would be able to sustain your comfortability wherever you reside, right? Like things got a little bit uncomfortable. Like maybe you were falling behind on certain things, or you didn't have enough to invest in certain projects that you wanted to invest in, things like that, right? It was like something about money that like made things a little bit like uncomfortable in a way. And it was moving really slow, but it's almost like, yeah, I'm hearing somebody saying like it was dragging, like this abundance, this fruit that you've been waiting for from your labor was dragging, right? It's so funny because it's just like you feel like you were in a battle, but Spirit was preparing you for the launch off. That's why they slowed you guys down, because you were looking at things that were helping you grow into a better person as like things that were stopping you. And they're like, no, we were actually preparing you for your launch off. The problem was you had too much bullshit with you. You needed to be almost naked for us to take you to where you're going to, right? And when I'm hearing that it was a lot of habits that you guys had. I'm seeing somebody smoking a cigarette too. So if you're a smoker specifically, or even weed, if you overindulge in weed, they're saying like there were certain habits that would have sacrificed what they're trying to take in for you. But your hard work is going to pay off. It's just going to come in a different way than what you expect, right? It's going to come in a different way than what you expect. It's going to come in a different way than what you expect. Hold on now. Hold on now. What is this talking about? Now things are kind of getting like serious. Let me see. Let's clarify. Let's clarify this card. Y'all, I was trying to avoid it. I was trying to avoid it. But you do have the Ten of Swords and the Lovers here. Okay, I'm literally hearing like wreaking havoc on a relationship, and when I think of that, I'm like, that's usually when somebody outside of you is doing something to your relationship, right? You have the Emperor at the bottom, so this could be like a father figure or a masculine or somebody with authority that's kind of like throwing rocks at a relationship that you're in, like giving their 2 cents, giving opinions, that's making whoever you're with or you second guess this partnership. And a relationship is going to be tested. A relationship is going to be tested, and it makes sense because we are in Libra season and we have 2 eclipses, right? So Libra is about partnerships. Eclipses are about you revealing the shit that is hidden that needs to walk the fuck out, right? So a lot of you guys might actually be leaving and looking for something else, or leaving or recognizing all the things that the relationship lacks, or your partner might be recognizing this within you. And it's funny because I just said that Spirit wanted you guys to be naked in order to be launched to where they're trying to launch you. And then these 2 are naked on this card, right? Yeah. Some of you guys are going to be, you'll be okay. It's going to feel painful, but you're going to be able to bounce back quickly. But going back to, because they're making me look at the 4 of Wands, going back to your foundation where they were saying like, it's something with money that's going to make things a little bit uncomfortable. Some of you guys might, especially if you live with your partner, or you rely on them in any type of way, some of you guys might, things might get a little bit uncomfortable because it seems like there's a union that's gonna either get rocky or fully call it quits. And if you are relying on somebody to take care of you right now, then just start to set yourself up to be a little bit more comfortable, right? Start to set yourself up to be able to sustain yourself at least a little bit without this partner. Yeah, conflict. Okay, let's clear the table and clear this energy, actually. Let's clear the table and clear this energy, figure out what exactly is this, because, whoa, I'm thinking that Aquariuses were about to have a fully positive reading. And now this nastiness comes out, so let's see what this is about. Okay. I was about to sing a positive song and they was like, shut up. We're being serious right now. 10 of Wands. Yeah. I'm hearing that somebody feels unfulfilled. It's either you or your partner that's feeling unfulfilled. And somebody feels like something is too much of a burden. You guys have been holding on to each other for, yeah. There's a partnership that you guys have, girl, I cannot make this up. There's a partnership that you guys have been holding on for way too long. I'm not really liking this Knight of Wands because it can signify like abuse in a relationship as well. But there's a connection that you guys have been holding on for a little bit too long. And unfortunately, because you waited until eclipses season to be the season for Spirit to clear this out, it's not going to be fun. Somebody feels like the other is a burden. So it's reminding me, and it's not exactly this, right? Because I speak in metaphors a lot. People be like, oh, that's a girl. This is an example, right? It's reminding me of somebody that gets into a relationship and they have a lot of debt, right? And at first it's like, oh, we love each other, we'll take care of it, da, da, da. And then all of a sudden, like a year passes, the person's still not even doing anything to get at this debt. They're not showing no type of motivation to get rid of it or nothing like that. And the person's just like, damn, this feels like a burden now. This feels like a burden on me. Do I want this unnecessary burden because it's not even mine? I was just trying to take care of it because I love this person, right? Somebody feels like, and you have 2 10s here. Something's ending. And death, something's ending. This could be, if it's not a romantic relationship, it could be a friendship or a contract that you are in, right? Like a marriage or a contract, but something's ending that you took way too long to let go of. It's karma, it's fate. So don't try to fight it. It's karma, it's fate. It's going to happen regardless. The longer you stay, the more it's going to hurt, is what they're saying. And it feels like this is a connection that just started with like just passion, straight passion. There was no foundation underneath it. And I'm hearing like it was like marrying a stranger. Like you guys probably didn't even take the time to really get to know each other. Aquarius says you're going to be starting over. And then you have Wheel of Fortune again at the bottom of the deck. You're going to be starting over. Some type of connection, some type of partnership, some type of union is falling away. And it's going to be hard. It's going to rock your stability a little bit. But you need to start over. This is spirit making sure that you're naked for the launch off. This is spirit making sure that you're naked for the launch off. Let's pull some oracle cards and see what the angels have to say. Yeah, this is spirit making sure that you're naked before your launch off. This union, it's almost like you know what's crazy too? And I'm not trying to be bogus, Aquarius. What spirit is saying is that y'all tried to fake this. Y'all tried to make it look like this, but it was never that. Does that make sense? You guys tried to make it seem like, oh yeah, we're divine partnerships, we're twin flames, oh we're this, we're that, everything is perfect, but it's in reality it wasn't that. I mean, literally hearing like counterfeit, right? So it's reminding me of somebody that tries to portray the relationship as perfect because they don't want somebody to see them fail. Let's see, I might have to do this as a 2-parter because I got to go, honey. Let's see what spirit has to say about this, because yeah, it's like you guys tried to make, listen, this is either that you tried to the outside world try to make it seem like, oh my God, I'm happy, this is perfect, oh my God, I'm balanced, this is perfect. Either you tried to portray it like that to the outside world, or you tried to convince yourself that that's what this was, and it wasn't. It's almost like you gaslit yourself, or you convinced yourself that somebody was more worthy than they were to be in your presence, and to be in your presence in this way, romantically, right? This could be a friendship, could be a job, but I'm specifically also talking to the people in romance because there's an emphasis on romance here. And there's too much fighting around this energy for my comfort. You know what I'm saying? There's something here that you're trying to hide to yourself. Like you're not trying to admit, this is narcissistic, this is toxic, this is not fulfilling me. Something that you're lying to yourself about. All right, let me pull another oracle card and see if they want to stay on this topic or if they want to switch. So this is for somebody specific. Yeah, indecision. You've been keeping yourself in there. Well, that one time they did this one time they did that, but, and spirit is just like, no, I showed. And they're not really, and you know what? There's this emphasis too that some of you guys were staying with this person for financial reasons because they were taking care of you for some reason, but there was this energy behind it, right? There's this energy behind it. It was like, okay, I'll take care of you, but there was a sacrifice, because this came out reversed. There was a sacrifice that you had to give in order to be taken care of or something like that. And now this person is feeling like this is too much of a burden. Listen, I don't know what Aquarius this is for. and I'm not going to stay on this one for too long because I feel like it's for a very specific Aquarius. You cannot allow somebody to have full control of your finances like that, because if one thing goes wrong, one last argument, then you're out in the cold. You're out in the cold and you're by yourself because you gave this person full control of your stability, right? This goes for everybody. Don't ever, yes, some of us want to be taken care of and not have to worry about a bill and not have to worry about this and that, boo, 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 boo. But at the end of the day, you shouldn't not have nothing for yourself to the point where if you choose to walk away, you don't have no stability. You don't have nothing for yourself, right? You don't want to put yourself in a situation like that. So if you're an Aquarius and you feel like things are getting a little bit rocky in your relationship, you better start, I don't want to say you better, just start to think about how you could save up for yourself a little bit and get yourself ready for an exit, So it's going to be a little cut in the video because I'm going to come back to this. All right, Aquarius, let us see what else October is bringing for you. I'm wishing whoever is in that situation much luck, many blessings, many coverage, because nobody deserves to feel like their stability is being ripped from underneath them. But at the same time, it's a lesson for you guys, whoever you are, to not rely on others so much. What I'm hearing for some of you guys too is it could even be like a job that just rips from underneath you, right? It could be something like a layoff, or I don't know, being fired over something stupid. Yeah. Aquarius is there. Spirit is shaking up your household. It's something that's revealed that causes your household to be unstable. And I don't know why for some people I'm hearing that it's finding something fraudulent, right? Even your spouse wasn't really paying your bills, right? They were siphoning the money for something else instead. And then all of a sudden, you don't have a home anymore because you had no idea that your rent wasn't going towards rent, actually. It's something like that where it's something's revealed and it's just shiesty. Yeah, because I'm literally hearing underneath the table, something was, y'all see, I wasn't even looking down. And I heard underneath the table. Somebody's getting away with something underneath the table. Something's being done underneath the table to Aquariuses. Or it could be that you were involved in some under the table stuff. You got to be honest with yourself if it is your fault, right? Okay, let me pull some oracle cards. Let's see what this is. Because I'm trying to change the energy, but they're nope, we want to talk about this. Right? Some underneath the table stuff. Yeah, because I just keep hearing underhanded. I kid you not. Storm warning. And it's something to do with your foundation. Your stability is going to get rocked some way, somehow, right? So it's almost depending on how much you were investing in yourself, that depends on how bad this rock is, right? If you're somebody that saw the red flags early and you were you know what, I'm still going to get my own money. I'm going to still make sure that I could take care of myself just in case of emergencies is what I'm hearing. So if you're single, this could be just a random emergency that comes out of nowhere and just feels like it shakes you a little bit. It shakes your foundation a little bit and you wasn't expecting it, right? But if you've been saving, this is not going to feel as bad as a storm. If you've been relying on other people specifically, right? If you've been penny pinching from other people instead of trying to figure out a way to stabilize yourself, this storm is going to feel worse. This storm is going to feel worse. And I'm hearing new environment is on a look, Deceit. I could not make this up. I don't know who you guys have around you. Girl, I was wait, did I get my plate of food? I don't know who you guys have around you. This is some sneaky energy. Aquarius says you take it how it resonates, because either this is sneaky energy around you or you've been trying to get away with something under the table and that shit is about to surface. It's about to surface. It's been underwater for a while and it's about to surface to the top. And it's like they're making me look at this like, at first this looked like a bridge to me, right? Like a faulty bridge that gets knocked down. Wow. I'm kind of like, I'm a little upset because I was ready to be like, oh shit, y'all are on the launching pad. You're on the launching pad, but you just not gonna like the launching pad, right? I don't know why I keep knocking on the cards. They're like, so you can get this energy off the cards because it's trying to taint this reading real quick. But okay, what Spirit is showing me too is the Four of Swords, right? It's like you could either just wallow and be like, oh, I'm just gonna lay on my back. Oh, Spirit told me to rest. Or you could see that, oh, Spirit actually gave me a sword that I could utilize now, right? Like, yes, this hurt. Yes, it put me down for a little bit. But now I have this sword that I could utilize so that this doesn't ever happen to me again. You get what I'm saying? That this doesn't ever happen to me again. Yep. It's to build you back up. It's to build you back up. It's to build you back up. Wow, it's very interesting. Oh. Hold on. I kid you not. I kid you not. This card just keeps coming out, and it came out with the devil this time. Look at your cards, Aquarius. I'm not gonna lie to you. You have some nasty ass energy around you. Look at your cards. You have some nasty ass energy around you. They're showing me like an image of somebody that's like a puppeteer, like controlling a puppet. And I feel like some of you guys, this is not for all, but I'm hearing like a master puppeteer. Like somebody used you to do something that you didn't recognize was deceitful or was devilish or was wrong. And I'm hearing like get back at them, right? They could have used you to get back at somebody else, or you could have been using somebody to get back at somebody else. If this is you, brace yourself because a storm is coming. And be honest with yourself. If you know this is your energy, like you were doing something deceitful, you were doing something under the table, there's nothing you could do to stop it. It's coming out. If you've been on your P's and Q's and you know that you've been a good little earth angel, this is somebody around you that was like manipulating you in a way that you didn't really recognize, right? And Spirit is saying you got to stand up for yourself. You got to express. It's almost like how they say like you need to know this energy's name in order to remove it from somebody, right? It's almost like that. Like you're going to have to use your voice to call this out because this energy needs to be called out for it to unattach. If you don't call it out, it's just going to stay there. But you need to know its name, so you need to be honest about what this energy is doing to you. Is it controlling you? Is it manipulating you? Is it abusing you? But there's a nasty energy around you guys that you need to get rid of. That is why the rocket hasn't launched yet, because Spirit is like, there's no way I'm about to launch you and you got this on the ship. Sitting right next to you trying to be all smiley and act like they're nice and innocent, but the whole time they're this. I'm literally hearing, don't be blind and stupid. It's almost like this person has shown you that this is what they look like with their mask off, and you were just like, Stevie Wonder, I don't see it. Like, Spirit said, why are you trying to be blind and stupid? This is not a cute energy. This is, and my head is starting to hurt, y'all. This is not a good energy. And I'm very good at turning stuff around. But Spirit is being really serious right now. Like, no matter how nasty the cards come out, I usually be like, girl, this is what you got to. Positive, optimistic. I'm a Leo rising. I'm going to make everything sound optimistic, honey. But this energy is not something that I can optimize. Spirit is being serious. Like, what I'm hearing too is some of you guys, okay, if you are not super spiritual, then don't listen to this part. But if you're spiritual and you're aware and you understand how to take messages and not let it get you crazy, but like actually put action behind them, then listen to this message. Some of you guys need to do a cleanse. Some of you guys might actually have some type of energy on you. And I'm not even like saying that to be funny. Some of you guys might actually have an energy on you and you don't know. What people need to realize is if you're around people that have entities attached to them and you're around them a lot, eventually that entity is going to try to attach to you, right? So if you've been looking at yourself lately and you don't recognize yourself, or you've been super lazy when you're usually super ambitious, or you've been really cranky and angry when you're usually kind and nice, recognize that that's not yourself and that you probably need to do a cleanse, right? It could be as simple as a spiritual bath. It's something that's making you battle yourself, that's making you go against yourself. It's an energy that's pushing you into poverty. That's pushing you into poverty and keeping your luck from coming to you. Girl, spirits. See, Aquarius, literally, look, and my cat left and everything. The storage ran out, so I feel like I was going to say anyway that I feel like I need to stop this reading because there's like an energy that is like just tainting it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to light some cinnamon for both y'all and me. But Aquariuses, I suggest that you cleanse yourself. Whether that's taking a spiritual bath or, yeah, I feel like I'm hearing weekly for some of you guys, like for the rest of the month of October, like do a weekly bath just to get some energy off of you. For some of you guys too, I'm hearing that it's like a trauma from the past that's taking over, because that's energy too. Like that can manifest into an energy as well, right? If there's unresolved trauma and it's just building up, that could turn into an entity, right? And I don't want anybody to get scared or anything like that. You're okay. Like, understand your power, but you have to call it out. You have to call that energy out. Whatever is holding you back, whatever is trying to like come onto you, right? Whether it's desperation. I'm hearing lust for some of you guys might be that energy that keeps you around places that you shouldn't be around. Things like that, right? So just be, I'm hearing addiction too. So just be honest with like what you need to release, whether that's a habit, person, place, or thing, or an addiction, and then you'll be fine, right? But Aquariuses, let me know if y'all need me to make you a blend or a bath or something like that. But cleanse your energy, okay? So that when you get on that launch pad, it's not so murky, it's not so nasty. But you guys will be okay, all right? Don't take this and go crazy and be like, oh my God, my October is going to be terrible. No, this is something that needs to happen, because even when I'm looking at the storm, it's like it's uprooting you for a reason, because everything's going to get destroyed in the environment that you're in anyway. So they're uprooting you. So you guys are going to take it like, oh my God, it's going to be a terrible. No, it's a blessing in disguise, right? You're still on the right rocket is what they're saying. So don't forget that part. All right. Love you guys. See you for the next one.